Yeah.
Greetings, everyone. I am here. I'm so honored to be here with Mama Imaahkus here at One Africa. Real quick, I just want you guys to see this. And it's more than just pictures, it's history here. And I am so humble. This is the statue that I love the most. I am so humble and grateful to be in the presence of royalty. And I just wanted to have you share some of your thoughts and your experiences on being here at One Africa, how it came to be, and how it's so open for so many people to come. Because a lot of people are not aware of One Africa here in Ghana, and they hear so many stories about coming to Africa. They're scared, and even to just vacation. So,
Sure.
thank you again for your
Yeah, well, I thank you for coming, and I thank you for your interest. Not just your interest in me, but your interest in Africa. And the fact that, we've been sold a bill of goods, a bad bill of goods, okay? Because when I first came to Africa, I was really pissed off. But when I got here and found out that Africa wasn't what they told me it was, naked people running around the streets, and place was dirty and people were savages. The savages are the ones that told us that the savages were over here, okay? And I was really, really pissed off. But I was also very happy that I had the opportunity to come to Africa and to feel Africa. And for the first time in my entire life, I really felt like I was where I belonged. I felt like I was home. And I couldn't wait to get back here. So for me, when I went back to America and told my king man, and I thank God for him, unfortunately he has joined the ancestors. He was killed by a hit-and-run driver in 2007. But he was my friend. He didn't think that I'd fallen out of my treehouse. When I went back and told him that I'd been to the most wonderful place in the world and I wanted to live there. I'm ready to pack my stuff and go.
How long have you been living here in Ghana?
Permanently since 1990.
Wow.
I first came in 1987. And food is ready. Okay, we stand at the door doing like this. What am I? It's sign language. Okay, you with the deaf people?
This is all recording. This is live, ladies and gentlemen, live.
Okay. It's down. It's down. Okay, cool. And that's Buddha. But so yeah, when I went back to America and told him about what I had experienced, and he was like, yeah, right, there you go again. You travel someplace, you think it's wonderful, you want to move. Okay, you go someplace and you eat food and it's delicious, you want everybody to eat it. Come back from Africa having everybody eating out the same plate. And I'm saying, but that's the culture, like my mom said, you don't put your hand in my plate. You had to get mama her own plate. But he thought about it, and I was so excited about it. And so I had said to him, well, I'm going to give you a present. I'm going to give you a ticket to go to Ghana for your birthday. I came back to America in September. And in December, he came to Ghana. And he spent a month here. And when he came back, he caught fire. I mean, it was like, I can't tell you how wonderful it is. I'm telling you that it's great, but you have to go and experience it.
For yourself.
So he said, okay, I'm going. And you know how brothers are, the other brothers say, yo man, yeah right, we going with you, don't worry, I'm taking my kid, blah, blah, blah. When it came time to go, the only one going to Africa was him. He was like, baby, ain't nobody else going. I don't care that nobody else wants to go, you go. So when he went, and he spent a month here by himself with some people, one thing about Africans, they're so friendly, you meet folks. And so I gave him the number and called the people that I met and told them that my husband was coming. And he spent a month. And when he came back, he was like, yo, baby, get that pencil and that paper and let's figure out how we're going to get the hell out of America and go to Africa. So the first thing he did, up there's a sign that says Extra Project Exodus Begins. So he went down to Daily News and had them print up that, or got that, and we put that over our door until we were ready to go. So we visited Africa in 1988 together.
And this is your husband right here, right?
And, yeah, that's my king man there.
Your king man.
And so we visited Africa together in 88, 89, and 90 we left. We packed up bag and baggage. All that we couldn't sell, we gave away. All we couldn't give away, we threw away. Everybody was pissed off with us. My mother was like this, poking out her lips. You ain't no African. Go on then. I was like, Ma, I am African. And for my husband, she was like, well, I don't know why you got to take him with you, because after all, he didn't know nothing about no damn Africa till you came in here and started talking about that Africa shit. I'm like, Ma, it's not like that. My mother was like, go on then. So when I left her, you know, she was
Crying.
She had these, you know, let me show you this picture, and then you can understand.
Okay.
She had these.
See, we got Marcus Garvey, everybody over here.
She has these big round cheeks. So.
Oh wow, this is you and your king man up
That's
here.
my king man up there.
This is your family.
This is my family wall. So this is my mom's. So you see she had these fat cheeks. So just imagine her sitting there with her arms crossed and tears running down her cheeks. And she said, go on then, you ain't no African. And that's the last time I saw my mother alive.
Wow.
I saw her again. 7 months later she died. And I think she would have come because she told my husband, she said, if you come and get me, which meant he had to go get her, bring her here, and take her back, she would come. And I think she would have, you know. But, and so, you know, I never saw her again. I didn't want to view her mortal remains because I knew she was not there. And I had already told her, you know, whatever it is you and I are doing, the last time we were together, that's my remembrance of you. I will not look in a coffin on you at all. She said, I don't care. You don't have to look at me. Just don't burn me up. I believe in cremation. So don't burn me up. I said, just put me in the ground next to my husband. So I did that, and then by king man, I came back to Ghana. And we built.
One Africa?
We built One Africa, little at a time, you know, small.
And it's been here for how long now?
We've been here since 1990. We moved into this place in 1992. We lived in our village for a while, and then we moved up here and started building. We had paid the contractor to build our house. Needless to say, he took our money and didn't finish building our house. So when we moved in here, it was an unfinished house.
Wow.
Had no windows.
And look at it now.
No doors, no ceiling, no floors, just concrete. So what we did was that we put mesh wire into the windows to keep the mosquitoes out. And then we put up a door.
I see your door is red. Tell me again, what was the meaning of the red door?
This was not the door that we put up.
Okay.
This came later on when we had some money. We just put a door to keep people from wandering in and out of our house. And so we moved in. But the red door represents prosperity, so they say.
Okay.
Feng Shui and some other folks, you know, they said red attracts prosperity. So they said you put it on the door that's used most often.
Okay.
Well, we use both the doors. So I painted both of them red, just to be on the safe side.
So can you tell me some of what's going on with this artwork
You know,
and this part of the museum?
This part of the museum deals with the slave trade.
Okay.
Now, if being brutally taken away from here during that period, as enslaved Africans being taken to America where we became slaves, okay, because we weren't slaves. When the Europeans came in here and took us out of here, we were enslaved. We were at our farms doing whatever it is that we were doing at the time. We were enslaved and taken to America. The purpose of this is to be able to show not only we know what the deal was, okay, but so many of our continental brothers and sisters, so many of other people don't know what happened to us. It's almost like They think we went on vacation. It's like one lady said, "Oh, you know, slavery was a blessing." And I said, "How do you say that?" Well, it's a blessing because I got to be born in America. So this wall explains what happened to them, where they go. You know, no matter what did they do when they got over there? Did we go over there and get good jobs? Okay, no. We were there as slaves. Okay, we were subject to lynchings, burnings, auctions. You know, Negroes for sale. They sold us like animals. So this was the part of the history that they don't talk about. You know, you go to the castle dungeons and you go through the museum and they show you the people in chains and all the rest of that. But the question is, what happened to them? Okay, did everybody go to America and become a singer? You know, everybody's not Bob Marley or Stevie Wonder. What happened? So this wall speaks to that.
Okay.
And a lot of people that come, when they come and see this, they're like amazed.
I am.
These are the things that transpired. Here we talk about great African thinkers, people like Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey is one of the reasons that we're here. Frederick Douglass in 1852 said, "What is your 4th of, I call it 4th of July, because they did, the 4th of July to a slave? What is it?" So these are some of the great men. You got Dr. John Henry Clark, you got Chancellor Williams, Sheikh Anta Diop. These, like I was explaining to the youth that were here, these are the men that you need to be studying, okay? So, in a nutshell, I've spent the past 28 years living in Ghana, okay? I've traveled around other parts of Africa. I love Africa. I don't hate America. I intensely dislike them, okay? And I think that I